Hello and welcome. Who is totally obsessed with you? Hopefully, in a good way. Who can't stop thinking about you? Who simply cannot get you off their mind? Who is totally obsessed with you? We have 4 decks to choose from. Deck 1, the Cosmic Coven Tarot. Deck 2, the Black Light Tarot. Deck 3, the Pulp Girls Tarot. And Deck 4, the Starman Tarot. Take your time, select the deck you feel most drawn to. Welcome back. If you chose Deck 1, the Cosmic Coven Tarot, who is totally obsessed with you? Spirit, for my pile 1 viewer, please tell who cannot stop thinking about them, who is totally obsessed with my pile 1 viewer, please. I am feeling a secret admirer vibe, right? Like I'm feeling this person is in hiding rather than actually letting you know that they're obsessed with you. This person could be part of your friend circle, right? This person clearly has the major hottest for you, but they're not happy with the current situation. I feel like they're maybe in your friend circle, they could be a friend on social media, right? But it feels like this person's wearing a mask right now. Spirit, who is this? This person's witty. This person is smart. This person's got good banter. And I'm kind of getting the vibe that you have been friends with this person, right? You've chatted to this person on a friend level, right? You've had a good laugh with this person. I feel like they're intelligent, they've got good banter, and I do feel like you like this person as a friend. Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 1 viewer, please. Who is this? Who is totally obsessed? They're going to come forward, whoever they are, right? This person has got pride. I'm kind of getting the vibe that their pride has been wounded a little bit, though. Maybe you have had some disagreements with this person at some point, right? It could be that they've actually come on to you at some point and you've been like, look, sorry, but I'm not interested in you that way, right? I'd like to stay friends though. Friends is cool, right? I do get the vibe that this is somebody you have friend zoned, right? This person has, I feel, in the past shown you that they've got a great deal of interest in you, right? That they've got the hottest for you. I feel like they have told you, and it does feel like you've maybe dissed them, or you've said, look, I like you as a friend, right? But I'm just not feeling it that way because it feels like this person's a wee bit sad, right? And I feel like they've gone into secret admirer mode, right? Because they can't tell you yet, right? They can't tell you. They've told you before, is definitely what I'm feeling. And they've got a little bit of pride going on, right? Let's clarify these energies. If this person is a female, I'm going to say that they're quite busty. If this person is a male, I'm feeling they're quite muscular, right? They go to the gym. I feel like this person, yeah, this person's quite into their physical self-care, right? They work out, they look after themselves. I do feel like if this is a male, they're quite muscular. And like I say, this could be a female who is quite busty, right? You have some kind of history with this person, Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 1 viewer. You do have some kind of history with this person, right? There's a past here, definitely a past connection, but it feels like you walked away from this person in some way. It feels like maybe this person was getting a bit too much. I feel like this person could have come on quite strong in the past when you were not really interested in them, right? And you've had to say, right, look, if friends ain't good enough for you, goodbye, right? I feel like you've maybe had to say, look, goodbye to this person, right? Because the feelings simply were not mutual, right? But this person hasn't given up hope. This person, I do feel, is lurking in the shadows, right? This person is in secret admirer mode. This person is maybe waiting for the right time to come forward in their mind. Yes, they are, right? They're waiting for the right time. That Queen of Cups wanted to show up. I don't know why I'm feeling with somebody born in November or late October. Late October, somebody watching this, if you were born in late October, early November, this person may pop up again around your birthday time, right? If you're not watching at the time of recording or your birthday is not late October, early November, I'm feeling a couple of months from now, right? I feel like this person is going to show up again. I do feel like this is somebody who has approached you in the past. You know them, right? They've come on too strong. You've friend zoned them. That hasn't been good enough for them, is what I'm feeling. And you've been like, right, goodbye. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I've told you, you're not listening. Cheerio then, right? But they're going to show up again, right? They're wearing a wee mask. Right now, this person may have a fake profile, right? They could have a secret account on social media to keep some kind of tabs on you. But you know, I feel like this person is quite serious. I do feel like this person feels that, you know, it's not just an infatuation, right, or an obsession. This person feels some kind of love for you. We've got strong Gemini energy coming through. Mercury on top of the Ace of Swords. This person is going to show up. This person is going to come out of hiding mode and tell you how they feel about you within the next couple of months or in around about 2 months from whenever you are viewing this. But they could very well, with Gemini, Mercury, and that Knight of Swords, they could very well have strong Gemini energy. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or third house placements. Possibly a stellium. Spirit, tell us more. Who is totally obsessed with my pile 1 viewer? We have the 7th house. They want a relationship. I mean, this could be somebody. I'm also getting the vibe that you may have actually briefly dated this person in the past, right? This could be somebody you either met through your friend circle, social media, or on a dating site app, right? This could be somebody you met online through your friend circle or possibly through like social media, right? Networking. And you may have dated this person very briefly and quickly decided that they're not for you. But hey, I like you, you're cool, let's stay friends. But like I say, this person has not really accepted that, right? They've only backed off, I feel, temporarily, right? And it almost feels like this person has kept coming back to the point where you've been so annoyed with them, you've been like, right, That's it. I've had enough. Goodbye, right? And you've said if friendship isn't good enough for you, then do one. You're not even going to get that, right? Strong Aquarius energy. Again, I was feeling an online connection, right? This person may have strong Gemini or Aquarius, possibly a powerful Uranus. I was feeling that this person's very bantery, right? They're a bit of a joker. They're quite funny. I mean, I feel like you like their vibe. I do feel like you like this person's vibe. They're good to get along with. They're funny. I feel like you've got a lot of common interests and you can get on quite well with this person, right? It just feels like they have not been accepting of friends only, right? Let's grab a couple of these. Spirit, tell us more. Who is this? Who is totally obsessed with my pile one viewer? What more can you tell us about this person? Wish, hope, praying, yearning. This person is hoping, praying, yearning for you. You would be this person's dream come true. You do have some kind of past with this person, right? But I'm getting the vibe that you may have dated them briefly and, like I say, decided no, friendship only, right? There's some kind of history here. Spirit, please tell us more. Who is this that's totally obsessed with my pile one viewer? This person I was feeling is quite serious, right? This person is serious. Oh, what a wee shame. This person thinks you are the most amazing person ever. I'm committed to making us a priority. This person wants commitment, right? There could be a little bit of distance involved here, right? But I feel like you have definitely met this person physically, right? I'm not really feeling that it's just been an online thing, right? There could be a little bit of distance with that Chariot here. But I am feeling like you've met up, right? You've met up, you've spent a little bit of time with this person physically. This person I do feel is quite fit, whether they're male or female or non-binary. This person is quite fit, right? They look after themselves, they're into their physical fitness. I feel like they're quite healthy, right? It may have been quite difficult seeing eye to eye on what you need and want from each other, right? But this person is going to show up again. This person's going to chance their luck again. That temperance, that wee Saggy vibe that we've got going on here. Maybe they do have a little bit of Sagittarius in their chart, right? But I feel like they're going to chance their luck, right? They're going to chance their luck again. They're going to go for it again. This person does not back off. This person is very persistent, I feel. Right, let's get a few of these. They may have some strong Taurus or possibly Scorpio energy, right? It does feel that, I mean, they may have a powerful Pluto conjunction, perhaps to their Venus. I feel like this person is quite relentless, but they're submissive at the same time. This person would happily be your slave. They may have even told you this. This person may have even told you at some point or another, I would worship you. I would absolutely worship you. They could have some strong fire energy. We did start off with that Ace of Wands. I'm feeling a fire moon, maybe Leo moon. I'm feeling a fire moon, Leo or Sagittarius moon sign. I feel like this person could have, right? They're definitely fun, passionate. Spirit, who is totally obsessed. We have shared interests. I was feeling that with this Aquarius, right? I was feeling like you've got shared interests, right? There's a strong basis for friendship. You get along, they're easy to chat to, right? They're funny, they're easy to get along with, right? And you've got some common ground. You may be into the same music, right? You're into the same kind of stuff, I feel, with this person. We have water. I was feeling a possible Scorpio energy from this person. I feel like they're relentless. Maybe they've got a powerful Pluto this person could be a biker, into motorcycles. I am feeling a little bit of a bad boy, bad girl vibe, right? This person could be a rock and roller. This person could be quite into rock and roll. You may have met them on a dating app. I was feeling that. Homebody energy. I feel like this person is quite, even though you may have met them on social media or through a dating app or through friends, I feel like this person keeps their circle quite small, which possibly you do also, right? I don't feel like this person trusts a lot of people. This person is looking for their life partner as well. Musical event. I was feeling that there's maybe shared musical interests, right? Did you go to a gig with this person in the past? Possibly you're into the same music, you maybe go to the same gigs. This person's got a kind of bad boy, bad girl vibe, right? They're rock and roll type energy. Let us get some charms and see if we can find out more. This is a wee bit noisy, so if you're sensitive to loud sound, please turn your volume down for a moment. Spirit, what more can you tell us about this person? Okay, we don't have a lot coming out here, right? But this person is not only obsessed with you, this person feels a deep connection, right? This person thinks you're their soulmate. This person thinks you are their soulmate. They're pretty chill. They're pretty cool, right? I do feel this person's got a chill, cool energy, right? They're very imaginative. We've got Cancerian energy here, but it landed upside down with the keyword imaginative. So this person is imagining all sorts with you, right? They've got an active, if not overactive imagination, but hey, we've got this wee seahorse, right? So submissive energy, I feel like this person would do anything for you, right? Like they may have actually told you, you know what, you rule, you're the boss, I would worship you, right? This person's very caring, I'm going to say. They've got depth, they're caring. I was feeling a Taurus vibe, possibly. If not, I feel like this is about their relentlessness, right? They just don't quit. They will never just disappear, right? They want growth. This person may have given you flowers at some point, right? We've got a dog here, loyalty, devotion, faithfulness, right? This person, I'm going to say, has got absolutely beautiful energy, right? But if you don't find them attractive, that is up to you, right? You can't fake those feelings, right? We've got this wee howling wolf. This person is very, very hungry for you. Number one. This person thinks you are number one, the one and only. They think you are the one and only. You are rare. You are beautiful. You are perfect for this person. We have W. We have S. This could possibly be somebody's initials, right? WS, SW. I feel like this person felt like they fell in love with you the minute they saw you, right? As soon as they saw you, this person felt like they fell in love. They want to kiss you very, very much. They feel psychically connected, right? Maybe you met up with this person initially for a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. If you met them on a dating app, right? You could have said, hey, let's meet up for a cup of coffee. That could have been your first date with this person. I get the vibe this person's going to ask again, right? You may not have seen them for a long time, but I feel like they're going to ask, hey, can we meet up? Can we meet up for a catch up? Right? I do hope this has made some sense to you, been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose the Black Light Tarot pile number 2, who is totally obsessed with you. Spirit, please tell for my pile 2 viewer who cannot stop thinking about them, who simply cannot get my pile 2 viewer out of their mind, who is totally obsessed. Spirit, please. We have the 5 of Swords. This is somebody you've had some kind of breakdown with, some kind of argument, right? You've had some kind of argument with this person. You could be in no contact with this person after an argument. This person has a great deal of pride, but they are totally obsessed. Maybe they're a fire sign. Strong fire energy, Sun, Moon, Ascendant in Leo, Sag or Aries, possibly, right? Who is totally obsessed. We've got Aries coming in quite strong for somebody. This person could have strong Aries energy. This person has been a little bit childish, right? We've got Aries, we've got Leo energy coming in strong. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, possibly house placements, right? This person may have let you down in the past. We've got all the fire signs here, right? Very strong fire energy. This person has a lot of desire for you. I feel like their pride, ego has been an issue, right? I feel like you've had words with this person, right? There's been some kind of breakdown, right, in communication. I feel like this is somebody, this is possibly an ex that you've gone no contact with, right? And this person has been a little bit too prideful to speak up, right? There's been some kind of power struggle between you and this person, Spirit, who's totally obsessed with my pile 2 viewer, who is totally obsessed. Yeah, it's been very difficult getting on the same page with this person. Double whammy of that 2 of Pentacles, right? I feel like there's been quite a bit of disagreements going on with this person in the past, right? You could be far away from each other physically, right? A very strong magnetic pull to this person, right? It's a lusty, passionate, exciting connection. There's a lot of passion in this connection. Maybe you could say a little bit too much, right? Because it's bordering on argument, disagreements, right? Power struggles, right? But at the same time, that magnetic pull is incredibly strong. This person is totally obsessed. They could certainly have some strong Leo energy, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, 5th house placements, possibly a stellium, right? Leo season could be somehow significant in this connection. I feel like you're the one that has actually cut this person off, right? But I feel like they've maybe been acting like they don't care. This person, I feel, has been very detached, right? Apparently cold, and acting like they don't care about you when secretly they care very much, right? They've just been a little bit childish. Who is this, Spirit? They've been a little bit childish, but they still have very strong feelings for you, right? And they may be acting, right? I'm getting the vibe that you have been the one that's actually cut this person off, or you've called them out on their behaviour in some way, right? You guys could be physically quite distant from each other, right? Maybe it's been a long time since you've seen this person, right? This person is 100% missing you, whoever they are, right? This person is very sad. They're very much missing you, and they do regret their childish stupidity, right? Even though they may not have said a word in way of apology, right? Accountability, right? They may not have said a word of that yet because the pride has gotten the better of them, right? And they've been childish. This person's been childish, But oh look, the Fool wanted to just pop out there, right? There's possibly a new chapter for you with this person if you want it. I do feel like it's an incredibly strong attraction and pull to one another, right? An incredibly strong attraction. There could be a new chapter here. But this person has been a fool as well. This person has been a fool, right? And they're very, very regretful, right? I feel like they want reconciliation. I feel like you're in no contact. They've been detached, cold, apparently on surface level, right? Silent, right? They haven't apologized yet. They haven't owned up to their mistakes. They haven't tried to make amends because their pride has got the better of them. But deep down, they are hurting, right? They feel like they love you. They feel like they're in love with you, not just infatuated, obsessed, can't stop thinking about you. They feel that they are in love with you. Spirit, tell us more about who this is. We have Earth energy, so they may have some strong Earth energy in their chart. I'm feeling Virgo with that Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, right? The sixth sign, the ninth month. I'm feeling Virgo energy. Spirit, tell us more. Who is this Virgo season? If you are watching at the time of recording, could be significant. This person is totally obsessed, right? There's depth here, right? You've changed this person's life, even though they may not have admitted this yet to you, right? You've really opened this person's mind, heart, right? You've made this person look at their own behavior, right? You've changed this person's life profoundly, even if they haven't admitted this yet, right? And they're never going to feel this way again, right? This person feels like they are deeply in love with you, right? They've had a big wake up. Spirit, who is this? They could have a strong Scorpio or Pluto placement in their chart. We have the 11th house. Did you possibly meet this person through friends, associates, on social media, online somehow? Right, we have Jupiter, more Saggy vibes, right? Strong Saggy vibes. This person could be from afar. I am feeling quite a bit of physical distance here, right? This person has recognized how lucky they were to meet you, right? And they're definitely acknowledging the mistakes they have made. There's a lot of regret, right? They've come to terms with their stupidity, I feel, even if they haven't owned up to that yet. Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 2 viewer? Drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off. This person could be quite an extremist, right? We've got that Pluto energy. So very passionate, extreme energy, right? You may have had some major arguments with this person. This person, I'm going to say, could be a little bit manipulative, right? They may have told you some dramatic stories or something to try and win you round or to lessen the effect of their behavior, right? So that it could maybe get swept under the rug, right? This person may have told you some extreme, I'm going to say, lie at some point so that you would maybe ignore something they had done, right? I feel like this person is quite an extremist, very, very dramatic energy. Spirit, who is totally obsessed. We have intervention, rescue, others involved. So maybe somebody's friends have had to get involved somehow in the past of this connection, right? But with others involved, with this 11th house here, you maybe met this person through friends, right? Somehow there was some other people involved in this connection, right? But I feel like there's been divine intervention as well, right? Like Spirit have taken you away from this person, right? Because it does honestly feel like this person's energy may have been quite toxic, at some point, right? Spirit, please tell us more. Who is totally obsessed? We have family. Family is very important to me. How would you feel about us becoming a family? Maybe this was the intention, right? To get together forever, to start a family, to be a family, right? It does feel like this person really messed things up with you, right? But I do feel like the intention was there to be quite serious. Let's grab some of these. Spirit, please tell us more. I feel like this person will come forward, right? I feel like this person will open up with that Ace of Cups here. This person is going to open up and chance their luck, right? Jupiter, Knight of Wands, Saggy vibes. This person is going to chance their luck. Spirit, tell us more about who this is. We have a new connection. Okay, I don't feel like this is a new connection. I feel like this is somebody from your past, right? But for somebody, this could be a sign that Spirit don't really want you to entertain this person who is totally obsessed with you, right? Because I do feel like their energy has been quite toxic. And it feels like it's been a very profound, very dramatic, extreme, passionate connection. There's been power struggles, but that magnetic pull is incredibly strong. And Spirit maybe are saying here, look, you don't have to go back to this, right? Because there's a new connection coming in for you, right? There's somebody new, right? Even though this feels possibly like a twin flame, this could be your fake twin flame, right? Because I feel like their energy is a bit toxic. We have dark hair or dark complexion. I feel like Spirit want you to know that there is somebody new on the horizon, right? We have a homebody, somebody who's very family orientated. This person could be a little bit of a geek. Tell us more, Spirit. I feel like they're very into their interests. They're very all in, right? They're quite serious. This person wants to settle down. This may have been an instant passionate, intense connection. Spirit, please tell us more. We did see that Fool card, right? So it could be that they're hoping for a new chance, a new chapter, right? But I do feel like there is a message here as well that there's somebody new coming for you if you want it, right? You don't have to take this person back. They could be very intelligent, very knowledgeable, right? This person dresses casually. I do feel like they want reconciliation, right? There could be an apology coming your way, but I feel that the message is that, of course, you must trust your own feelings and intuition, right? But just know that if you don't want to get back involved with this person, whoever they are, there is somebody new right around the corner for you. Let's get some charms, see if we can find out more. If you are sensitive to loud sound, please turn your volume down. For a moment, this is a wee bit noisy. Spirit, please tell us more about this person or anything that you want my pile 2 viewer to know. We've got Scorpio energy. We did have Pluto come out, so this person may have some strong Scorpio or Pluto energy in their chart. I do feel they're quite extreme, right? We've also got Sagittarius here. We did have a lot of Sag energy come through, so this person could be from afar, or maybe they have some strong Sagittarius energy in their chart. They could be part of the LGBTQ plus community or the rainbow tribe, right? This person's very proud. This person has a lot of pride, regardless of whether or not they are involved or part of the LGBTQ plus community. We have B, B, F, V, V, I'm feeling forever. This person may have said something along the lines of, I want you and only you forever. I feel like this person may have said words to that effect to you. We have H, we have A, ha. I feel like you've had some laughs with this person, right? You've shared photographs. This person looks at your photographs a lot. You may have shared videos, photographs, right? This person has kept those. They are looking at them all the time. We have this wee dog. Is this person a dog lover? This person could be a dog lover, right? But we've got faithfulness, devotion, loyalty. This person wants to cut out bad behavior patterns, right? Toxicity, right? I feel like this person does want a fresh start with you. We have I, Barbara, Baby, David, Daz. Somebody could have a nickname Daz. We have Zero, the Fool, right? A fresh start, right? Starting again, right? Either with this person if you want to, but Spirit also want you to know there's somebody new coming in, right? We have depth here. You could be oceans apart from this person. They care about you deeply, right? And you may care about them deeply, but possibly recognize that you're just not right for each other, I'm feeling. Even though this person, it feels, is looking for their forever person, right? You could have a family with this person. Somebody watching this may have a family with this person. We've got protection coming in around you, right? Spirit may have intervened. I'm feeling there was some divine intervention. It's almost like Spirit, your guides, guardians, angels wanted to protect you, right, from this person. It feels like this person may have brought a lot of sadness to your life, right? But absolutely, you have to trust yourself and your heart, because I feel like this person will show up with their overdue apology, right? And if you want to take them back, absolutely go for it, right? Trust your heart. But just know there's somebody new, there's somebody else. There is a very happy, beautiful connection coming for you if you choose to walk away from this person permanently, right? I hope this reading has been of some value and I wish you all the best. Welcome back if you chose deck 3, the Pulp Girls Tarot, who is totally obsessed with you. Spirit, please, for my pile 3 viewer who can't stop thinking about them, who cannot get them off their mind, who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer, please. This person has let you know how much they are into you, right? I'm also feeling the energy of surprise here. This person has got quite strong intentions, quite clear intentions. Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer. This person thinks you are absolutely on fire. This person has got the major hots for you, right? This person could have some strong Gemini energy in their chart. I do feel like this is somebody that you are connected with. I'm feeling that the energy is current. I feel like this is somebody that you are connected with or very recently, right? If you're not actually connecting, communicating, seeing this person right now, I feel like this is very recent energy, and I do feel like there's the energy or the element of surprise here, right? So if you're not currently communicating with this person, they are going to be reaching out soon. You're going to be hearing from them. You're going to be talking, right? This person wants to surprise you somehow. Who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer, Spirit? I feel like this is somebody that you've had a good time with, right? Maybe there's been a wee falling out, right? But this is somebody that you have had a good time with, right? I'm definitely feeling a hot sexual connection here, right? I feel there's been a lot of passion, right? I feel like you've had a hot physical connection with this person. And I feel that if you're in no contact, I don't feel like it's been for very long, right? Because it feels like this energy is quite current and recent, right? So if you are in no contact, it's not been for long. There's definitely the element of surprise coming through here. You may have fallen out with this person, right? But I feel like it's quite minor. I feel like you will be making up with this person, Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer. Has this person upset you, let you down? This person is missing you if you are in no contact, right? They're feeling quite sad. This could be somebody who's quite popular, right? This person could be a content creator. They could be possibly quite well known, or maybe you are. And maybe this is how you connected, right? Either they are quite successful, quite popular, possibly a content creator, maybe a YouTuber, right? And if not, maybe you are. Maybe this is how you actually met this person. Spirit, this person thinks about you all the time, right? They are totally stalking you as well, right? If you're not a content creator and they're not, this person is definitely keeping tabs on your socials, right? Spirit, who is totally, okay, we've got 2 cards here, obsessed. So there may have been a wee bit of a breakup, right? I don't feel like it's been that long ago. But I feel like this person definitely wants forgiveness and to make up. If this is somebody you've broken up with, they want forgiveness, they want to make up, right? Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer. Somebody who is so attracted to you physically. I was feeling a hot sexual connection, right? I do feel like you've met this person physically and been with them physically, right? This is somebody who you may have walked away from, right? But I feel like this person, if they let you down, right, whatever they did to disappoint you, right, whatever the breakup, conflict was about, I feel like this person, during your separation, which it feels has been quite brief, I'm going to say for the most part, I feel like this person's recognised just how strongly they feel for you during this time, right? Because it feels like they've got very clear, solid intentions and high hopes for reconciliation, right? Whoever this is, Spirit, please tell us more. Who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer? Jupiter, somebody who got lucky with you, who is hoping to get lucky again, right? It feels like you've had good times with this person, right? You've had fun with this person. You've had good times with this person. They are missing the good times, right? They want to tell you this. They want to communicate, right? We were feeling some strong Gemini energy. We've got Mercury here, so this person could have strong Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Stellium, 3rd house placements, right? For somebody, you may have met this person online, right? But it does feel like the separation energy, I'm feeling has been quite recent, right? And I feel like this person will be communicating, calling you, you'll be hearing from them, or they'll be surprising you in some way very soon. Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer, the 8th house. Intense energy, right? This person and you, I feel like you've had a really good time with this person physically. I'm gonna say, right, there's been a really hot connection here. Physically, right, you definitely do it for this person. If I do feel like you've been involved with this person physically, sexually, right? And they've never had anything like it. They've never experienced anything like it, right? And they know that your connection is very rare, right? So they are coming back for more. They're coming back to chance their luck that they can get some more. We have synchronicities, signs. You may have been seeing angel numbers. They may have been seeing lots of signs that you two are possibly meant to be together. I feel during your separation, this person's recognized how important, right, and possibly life-changing with the 8th house energy here, this connection actually is, right? They may have been seeing lots of signs and getting lots of nudges from the universe. Spirit, who is this? This could be mutual, right? We've got legal energy, court, paperwork, filed. I wasn't really feeling marriage energy, I have to say, but it's possible. We've got that wee Queen of Pentacles here, which is life partner energy, right? So for somebody, Queen of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords could indicate a divorce, right? For somebody, possibly this is somebody that you have been married to, right? And either you or they have filed for divorce, right? I wasn't feeling that vibe, but it has come out. And interestingly, it's come out right on top of the Queen of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords, right? So we've got life partner energy and separation here. So for somebody, this may be relevant. Tell us more. And they want reconciliation, right? So for somebody, this could be your ex-husband or wife. Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer. We have vulnerability. I love how I can completely be myself around you. This is somebody who feels very at home with you. They can totally relax, be themselves, have fun, right? This person, I feel, is going to be vulnerable, right? This person may have had their guard up a wee bit, right? But they've been very upset, I feel. This person wants forgiveness, whoever they are, whatever the circumstances, this person wants forgiveness. And I feel like they're going to surprise you, either with a call or something else. You're going to be hearing from them, right? They're going to be talking, right? And they may surprise you with expressing their vulnerability, right? And just showing you just how much they really care. And I feel like this could come as a bit of a surprise. Spirit, please tell us more. Who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer? We have water energy coming out on top of the 8th house. Do they have some strong Scorpio energy? Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Stellium, or 8th house placements? Maybe a strong Pluto placement. This person is a music lover. I feel like this person kind of likes the old school classics. Maybe not so much the rock and roll, but just old school classics. I also feel like this person's been listening to music, love songs possibly, right? And it's been making them feel quite sad. Normally this person is very confident, right? This person has maybe been a little bit too confident, right? And not expressed their vulnerability as yet, but I feel like they are going to. For someone, this could be an overseas connection. We have the World, we have the Star, right? For somebody, this could be an overseas connection with somebody who has a strong accent, very different to yours, who is totally obsessed. We have the unexpected. I was definitely feeling the element of surprise, right? So maybe this connection took you by surprise. It was very unexpected, right? When you connected with this person, or They are going to surprise you. Spirit, tell us more. This person's quite unique, I feel. We have air energy, possibly Aquarius, right? I was just feeling before we pulled the air, this person's quite unique. So maybe they have some strong Aquarius energy or a powerfully placed Uranus who is totally obsessed with my pile 3 viewer. Spirit. Yes, we have distance here. Either physically or maybe this person has just been quiet, right? You've not communicated clearly for a wee while. You've maybe been in no contact, right? But I feel like this person's going to show up unexpectedly, right? Very soon. I'm feeling very soon. This person's going to show up unexpectedly. Let's get some charms and see if we can find out anything else. This can be a wee bit noisy, so please turn your volume down for a moment. Spirit, what more can you tell us, please? For my pile 3 viewer, we have Aries. Energy. Was I feeling an Aries vibe? We've definitely got an Aries vibe here with that wee page of wands. So Aries sun, moon, ascendant, stellium or first house placements. We've also got Sagittarius, right? So the same deal, sun, moon, ascendant. Possibly 9th house placements. Is this person from afar? Is there quite a bit of distance, right? For somebody, there may have been a third party situation going on here. Possibly, but I'm feeling that this person also feels like you are very, very special, right? Got the purple bow here, the purple ribbon, rather, right? So this deals with, I believe, domestic abuse, mental health issues, right? Possibly this person has let you know that they have dealt with issues around domestic abuse or mental health issues, right? If that is the case, we've got support and protection and healing coming in, right? For anybody who has been dealing with domestic abuse or any kind of mental health issues, this person wants to repair your connection. We have P. Pepper, that's rather an unusual name. Does somebody have a dog called Pepper? Don't know why I'm feeling that, right? This could be somebody's initial. Paul. We have J, Justine, Justin, PPJ, PJs. I don't know why PJs, pajamas, would be significant. We have M, J, M, somebody's initials, PM, private messages coming your way. We have U. We have V, we have T. Again, these could be somebody's initials, right? P, M, J, U, V, T. We have 0, the Fool, a fresh start. We have 1, we have 10 here, right? The Wheel of Fortune, right? This person feels like your connection is destined. We have 68. The 6th of the 8th was somebody possibly born on the 6th of August or the 8th of June, possibly, right? Or maybe in the year 1986. This person cares very deeply for you. You're definitely going to be hearing from this person, right? They have high hopes. Make a wish, success, wishes are coming true. We have another J. I feel like this person is jovial, fun to be around, right? We have that lucky Jupiter energy, right? So whatever your wishes are for this connection, if you resonate with who this is, they are going to manifest, right? We have the money bag. Is this person well off financially? We've got good luck here, right? We've got financial security, we've got a motorcycle. Could this person enjoy motorcycling? We have this happy little home, right? This beautiful, abundant happy little home. It feels like this person is quite serious, right? For somebody, you may have already set up home, possibly married this person, right? And you could be in the midst of getting a divorce somehow, and this person is obsessed with you and they want reconciliation. I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back if you chose deck 4, the Starman Tarot. Who is totally obsessed with you? Spirit, for my pile 4 viewer, please tell who cannot stop thinking about them, who cannot get them off their mind, who is totally obsessed with my pile 4 viewer. We have the King of Swords and the Sun. This person may have been a little bit hot and cold, right? I feel like this person's been giving you mixed signals. We've got the Wheel here. This is definitely somebody that you're aware of, you've connected with, right? But this person, I'm feeling hot and cold energy, right? We have Justice here. This person may have some strong Libra with that King of Swords and Justice. They could have some Libra energy in their chart, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or 7th house. We have the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like this person has at some point or other breadcrumbed you, right? I'm getting the vibe that they've been hot and cold. The Princess of Cups, who is totally obsessed with my pile 4 viewer, please, Spirit, who is totally obsessed. You know who this is. We've got the High Priestess, right? Your intuition is on point. We have the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Wands. This could feel like a twin flame connection. This could feel like a twin flame. I feel like it's been on, off, hot, cold. Is definitely what I'm feeling when we started off with the King of Swords and the Sun, right? It feels like destiny though. At the same time as it may have been an on-off, hot and cold connection, there's a destined feel going on here, right? And that 4 of Wands is definitely giving me the twin flame vibes, right? This person's been keeping their feelings hidden maybe for a wee while. There could be some strong Pisces energy as well, right, in this person's chart with the Princess of Cups and the High Priestess. So this person could have some strong Libra and some strong Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, stelliums, or possibly 7th or 12th house placements. Maybe even a powerful Neptune in your synastry, right? Spirit, who is totally obsessed. Queen and King of Swords. We've got divine counterparts here, regardless of gender, regardless of sign, right? You two are totally connected, but you may both have strong air energy in your chart. Spirit, who is totally obsessed with my pile 4 viewer. This connection, although it feels like it has been on and off, hot and cold, it's very mutual, right? With the 4 of Wands, the Temperance, the Justice, even the 6 of Pentacles, I'm feeling a very strong mutual energy, right? You both feel intuitively, very, very strongly that this connection between you was destined, right? It's meant to be. Spirit, who is totally obsessed. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe there's a strong Capricorn placement for either you or them, right? Sun, Moon, Ascendant, stellium, or 10th house. We've got a wee bit of a Virgo vibe going on here as well, I have to say, right? And it feels like it has been difficult to not get on the same page, but stay on the same page, right? I feel like you both want the same thing. I feel like you're mutually possibly obsessed with each other, right? And this person is going to be very forthcoming, whoever they are, right? It feels like it's not been difficult to get on the same page, but it's been difficult to stay on it. I feel like there's been interruptions, obstacles, setbacks, delays. It's definitely given me a twin flame vibe, this reading, right? Spirit, who is totally obsessed. They love you, whoever they are. They've got deep feelings and they are missing you intensely. Whoever this is, they're missing you intensely. They feel like they love you, right? I feel like there's been some kind of big awakening, realization, right? There's profound energy here. It feels twin flamey to me 100%, and I feel it feels mutual. It feels like it's a mutual thing. You both intuitively feel that you were meant to meet, right? And you're meant to be together. I was feeling a strong Capricorn vibe from the Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this person has strong Capricorn energy, right? They're hard working. This person's serious, right? And they will be taking action. If there's current silence with that High Priestess, if there is current silence between you, this person will be taking action towards you, right? They're very, very passionate. Spirit, please tell us more. Who is totally obsessed with my pile 4 viewer? Who is totally obsessed with them? Okay, we've got Venus and the North Node. This person wants you in their future, right? They love you, right? This combination, Capricorn, Venus, to me is about tying the knot, right? Capricorn is serious, long-term, stable, secure energy. Venus, we have love, we have marriage here, right? This person wants to tie the knot. They want to act on their feelings because they want you in their future, right? They feel like you are their purpose. Maybe you both have become more aligned with and attuned to your higher purposes in life through meeting one another, right? Like as in the twin flame connection, right? When we meet our twin flame, sometimes it brings us to our higher purpose in life, right? It feels like this is what is happening here. Spirit, who? Tell us more. Who is this that's totally obsessed with my pile 4 viewer? They love, adore, admire you. You totally enchant them. This person is in love with you. We have intervention, rescue, others involved. So I was feeling a lot of setbacks, delays, right? But it's for your highest good, right? There's been some kind of spiritual awakening and growth through this connection, right? So there may have been divine intervention, right, that has separated you temporarily, right, for brief spells or possibly long spells, right, so that you can grow and evolve and awaken independently, right, and come back stronger, right? Because I feel like that's what's happening, right? This feels like a very, very powerful twin flame connection to me. Spirit, who is totally obsessed. We have committed. You are the most amazing person ever. I am committed to making us a priority. Committed, right? Capricorn with Venus is absolute commitment. This person wants commitment. They want you in their future. They feel like they love you. They feel like you are their purpose for living, right? You're getting back on the same page. If you're currently in misalignment, I feel like you're getting back on the same page. You're moving forward together. I do feel like this is somebody that you feel the same way about. Spirit, who is this? Please tell us more. Who's totally obsessed? We have new connection. I was not expecting that or feeling it, right? But I feel like there's a new level of connection here, right? Shared interest. I feel like there's a new level because I feel like there's been an awakening, right? There's been spiritual growth independently, right? You're both growing, evolving, and becoming your authentic selves, right? The best version of yourselves, so that when you come together, you can be whole and happy together, right? So I feel like this new connection energy is about taking it to a new level. This person who's obsessed with you could possibly be a cook, a chef, or maybe they just absolutely love food and cooking. They could be a parent. Spirit, tell us more. Who are they? You do have shared interests. Maybe you both love cooking, right? You're foodies, you love cooking. This person is a hopeless, romantic. I mean, I am feeling a strong kind of Neptune vibe, right? We have the High Priestess, the Princess of Cups, Pisces energy. But maybe you guys have got some strong Neptune in your synastry. This is very romantic energy, right? This person is passionate. This person's very passionate about you. They're hardworking, successful, right? Capricorn energy. This person's hardworking and successful. They could have tattoos. Maybe this person is absolutely covered in ink, right? Maybe you share a passion for tattoos and cooking. Let's finish with some charms and see if we can get any more information. This can be a wee bit noisy, so if you're sensitive to loud sound, please turn your volume down for a moment. Spirit, please tell us more about this person and connection. Okay, so we have very strong, grounded, stable, secure energy, right? This person could have some strong earth or Capricorn. We have generous. This person is very giving, very loving, right? You are their number one. We have peace, love, harmony. We have two little fairies here, right? There's fairy blessings. We have three fairies. Do you love fairies? Do you work with the fairies, right? There's fairy blessings all around you, right? Whatever you wish to happen in this connection is going to happen. I feel like you've shared past lives together, right? You've been in one another's lives many times, right? Something is going to get the axe. Behavior, past patterns, right? There's new beginning energy here, right? The seeds of intention have been planted, right? This person's coming forward with courage, confidence, determination. We have number 6 and number 1 with somebody born on the 6th of the 1st. Capricorn energy, the 6th of January, possibly the 1st of June or the 16th, right? Maybe the 16th is a relevant date for someone. We have cool, this person is cool, right? They think you are cool. You're both cool, right? I feel like you're cool individuals. You are very, very connected, right? You're old souls, you're wise souls. You've both been here many times. And this time around, I feel like you're going to change one another's lives, right? Big time, right? It does feel like you guys are meant to be together. We have the violin. Does somebody play the violin? I'm feeling that romance from the violin, right? We have J, V, O, H, F. Possibly somebody's initials, J, V, O, H, F. Freddie, Otto, Vanessa, Jason. I feel like this person has hope and faith for a future, right? They're very hopeful, right? They believe that you guys are meant to be together. This is a mutual connection, I feel. I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best.